Hello, today we're going to make a body chain, and this is a really good beginner project because it's mostly assembly. Once you cut your chain, it's mostly assembly. The chain that I'm using today is rose gold. You might recognize these chains from my AliExpress haul. So I have a rose gold, a black, and an antique brass. Now obviously you can use all the same chain. I have a couple of lobster claw clasps. I have a connector, and I have decided to use the deer connector that I got from AliExpress. And you're going to need approximately 18 or so jump rings in whatever color you choose. You're going to need wire cutters in order to cut your chain once you get it measured, and just a couple of chain nose pliers, and that's all we need for this project. Now when you're ready to make your measurements for the body chain, a very crucial measurement is going to be how long you want your necklace. Where you want your connector to lay is going to dictate how long your necklace is going to be. And then all other measurements are going to be taken from that. So get your necklace measured and ready first. I'm going to go ahead and use these gold jump rings in this project so they'll be easier to see for both you and I. So we're just going to put our necklace together. Let me see if I can find the measurement on my necklace. I don't have the measurement on the actual necklace. Yes, I do. 8 1/4. Each end is 8 1/4. But my measurements are going to be very different than your measurements unless you happen to be the exact same size as my model. So we're going to put this together just like we would any other necklace. Close up our jump ring. And repeat that on the other side. You may want to put 2 jump rings here if that would make things easier for you, depending on your connector and how thick it is and how large your jump rings are. I'm not sure. Oh, we closed it without, no, not we, me. Closed it without putting the chain on the necklace. I'm not sure. I may have used either copper or antique brass jump rings on the one in the pictures. But you use whatever you want. Okay, so we're just making this like we would any other necklace, because right now it is just like any other necklace. Okay, finishing this piece up, grab another jump ring and a clasp. And put our jump ring on. If I can get it on there, there we go. And then just add your clasp. Grab another jump ring, and the other side just gets a jump ring. Now, your next important measurement is going to be the piece that sits on your back, because that's where all of your side chains are going to connect. So make the measurement of that, decide what size you want that to be. And let me see, this one is 3 3/4 inches. But again, I say, my measurements are probably not going to help you. So on one side, we're just going to put a jump ring, and that side is done. But now on the other side, we're going to put a jump ring and a clasp. Struggling with this today. Don't have very good light in this room, so it's kind of hard to see. There we go. That was a struggle. And a clasp. So this is how our piece looks. I'll bring the necklace back in. And how these go together is on our necklace, we're going to place the necklace clasp to the jump ring of the necklace, and then the jump ring of our extension on the same clasp. Okay, now it's time for our side chains. So my connector happens to just have one hole at the bottom. Might be easier if yours has 2 holes, but we're going to go with the 1 hole. I'm going to place a jump ring on the bottom of my connector. This piece is really thick. So I have my jump ring on, and now the jump ring is laying. The jump ring is laying this way. We need the jump ring to lay this way, so we're going to have to add another jump ring. But before we do, I'm going to go ahead and add my chains. Now I'm going to give you these measurements, but yours will be different. You're going to measure from the bottom of your connector, from the jump ring, around to the bottom of this back piece to get your measurements. So my measurements are, the rose gold is 19 1/4 inches. The antique brass is 21 3/4 inches. No, I'm sorry. The antique brass is 20 1/4 inches. And the black chain is 21 3/4 inches. And that's the measurements I came up to fit the model that I put them on. So we're going to go with our longest chain, our middle chain, and our smallest chain. And then I didn't prepare it, so bear with me. We have to do the same thing with our other chains. So we're going to place the black chain. And I'm sure you can't see what I'm doing because I can't see what I'm doing. Maybe if I hold it with a tool. Okay, that should help. Now we're going to place the black chain. Then the antique brass. If I don't get them all tangled up. and then the gold chain, the rose gold. Then we're going to connect it to the jump ring that we put on our connector earlier. There we are. Now we're going to take the other ends of our chains, keeping them in order. Okay, so we're going to take a jump ring, place our longest chain, then our middle chain. Okay, I'm going to switch out because I think those are magnetic and they want to grab the chain while I'm trying to put it on. And then the rose gold. And we're just going to close this guy up. And then place another jump ring on that jump ring. Then we're going to repeat this exact same process on the other side, making sure that we have these chains laid out. They're not tangled, they're not on top of each other, crisscrossed, anything of that nature. Okay. Okay, so we're going to place our longest chain. Or in my case, we're going to struggle to place that longest chain. And then the second largest chain, and then the smallest chain. And we're going to close that up. Grab another jump ring. And place it on our jump ring. And believe it or not, we're done. So, you're just going to bring your sides. Mine seems to be tangled on something. Going to bring your sides around your body, and then connect them. Let's do this side first. Then connect them to your jump ring. Not your jump ring, your clasp. And you're all done. I hope that kind of made sense. Now what's nice about this body chain is that if you want to wear just the necklace, you can undo your jump ring here and just release this centerpiece and set that aside. Undo one jump ring. Leave everything attached to this, and then you can just wear this as a regular necklace. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.